Hey everybody, welcome back. All right, I've waited a couple of weeks. Basically, here's what's going on. I have a race coming up in a week and 3-4 days, something like that. I haven't even signed up yet. I still need to sign up. But anyway, I've been training for this race. I'm planning on it. And so I'm kind of backing off on things. I have been taking my class on Mondays, and then I'm literally like pushing myself too hard. So like by Wednesday, Thursday, I'm still sore. So I've been trying to come up with workouts that are things that you and I can do that are not going to crush our muscles, but they're still going to keep us active and they're still going to keep us engaging. And the other thing I thought that would be fun is to kind of throw in the resistance bar tonight. So tonight I have 3 exercises for you, and you can do sets of these. Some of these are kind of just really posture focused things. It's all very much based on sitting up tall, engaging your core all day long, like just, I mean, not all day, like, you know, sitting upright and rigid, whatever, but just really being aware and conscious of your core muscles, shoulders, abs, back, quads, glutes, like everything that make up the chunk of your body that is your core. Okay, so 3 exercises are going to help you focus on that. The first one we're going to start off with is a little bit difficult to put together, and you can do it several different ways, but it's really, really great. So all you need is a resistance bar. If you don't have the Lebert Resistance Bar, you have 2 options. You can either click the link in my bio. I don't know where it is, so wherever the link is, there you go. Or you can get like a ruler, or if you have like a broom handle or something like that, preferably something round, because the ruler is going to be flat and you want something round and rolly like this. Okay, now I'm just basically too lazy to take these off right now, so I'm going to leave them on. But here's what you're doing. Okay, we're going to go into a plank. So the setup is a little bit difficult and a little bit crazy. In this plank, we're focusing on good posture, so you want that bar, or again, broom handle or whatever, down your spine. So I really struggled getting set up the first time I did this, so bear with me here. Okay, you want it so that when you come up into that plank, it is centered on your spine. All right, there we go. Now, perfect posture here in this plank. If I were to move, and I'll do this here in a minute, if I were to take myself out of this posture, you would see that the bar will roll away from me. So 2 options here. You can either hold a plank, or if you want to do a little bit of arm work today, go ahead and do some nice, slow, steady push-ups, keeping that posture and not losing that bar. Okay, so I'm just going to do a set of 10 push-ups right here. And I can really feel that I'm squeezing that bar every time I go down as I squeeze my shoulder blades, so one's not working harder than the other. I might have lost count. I feel like that's maybe 5, 6, 7, and I am dropping my head. I can tell because I can't feel it on my head anymore. So keep it up, and I got 2 more. Okay, so really quick, just to show you if I was uneven and if I went to move wrong. Okay, so let's say I start drooping. Now I can't feel it, and I can also feel that bar sliding down my back. It's no longer close to my head. So I'm going to pull that posture up again. As I said, keep your head up for that perfect line. If I feel one side is really working harder and I'm starting to die, I can feel that bar start to fall off. Same if I go to the other side, it's going to roll off. Ooh, I better fix it again. So, fun times, right? I'm going to drop the knees down. You'll see I can maintain that same posture here too. All right, that is good. There we go. Now, bring that up. Grab onto that bar before it flies away. The next 2 exercises are standing up, so let me adjust this real quick. Keep that bar with you, and I'm going to show you. Hang on. All right, I have to be a little farther back so I don't cut my head off on this, but bear with me here. All right, the second one is along the same lines, but we're going to hold this bar right here lined up with your spine, and we are doing good mornings. So good mornings are an excellent exercise for your hamstrings. Okay, and a lot of times I have to cue people and I tell them, keep your legs straight. I'm going to go sideways so you can see what I'm talking about. And keep your back straight. With this bar, it's a 4-pound bar. You don't need a lot of weight to do these. You're going to keep your back nice and straight as you go down. I've got it too far up. I'm hitting my head with it. As you go down, and you go all the way down until you feel a stretch in your hamstrings. Okay? Then you use those hamstrings to bring yourself back up. So I do have a 4-pound bar right here against me, so that's going to add that. But you'll see what happens if I do it wrong. This is what I see a lot of clients do. I'm like, keep your head and shoulders up. And they'll say, oh, okay. And then you can see that bar is sticking straight up in the air. It's no longer flat on my back. If you can feel that bar on your back, you will know if you are keeping your back straight or not. It's so great. Get that stretch, hamstrings, pull yourself back up. I am not going to do a lot of these because it does not take a lot for me to feel those hamstrings. As strong as my hamstrings are and as flexible as I am, it doesn't take a lot to be sore the next day. And as I said, I'm trying to not be real sore. So these are another move you don't want to do fast also. Okay, that's another thing I run into with clients is they try to speed through these. That's not the goal. The goal is to focus on that stretch and focus on that pull, not with your back, but with your hamstrings. Okay, I don't know if I've done 5 or 6 of these. I'm gonna do, we'll pretend it was 6 and I'll do 2 more. I would recommend, honestly, if this is your first time doing good mornings, don't do any more than 10. If you want to do 2 sets, spread it out, do 10, go back, do something else, something else, something else, and then come back and do those 10. All right, and again, this bar is fantastic for keeping that posture like you need it. Excellent. All right, the very last exercise is one that I probably should have started with, but I was down on the ground. So I have the red band on here. I'm gonna step on the band. And you can do this again if you don't have the resistance bar, if you just got some other kind of pole or something, maybe a weighted pole would be great, because you're gonna start right here. Okay, so I'm standing on it with one foot. Let's see, I've got my left foot on it, so I want my left hand on top, and all I'm gonna do is hoist that all the way up and bring it back down. Okay, couple of things to note while we're doing this. You're taking those arms straight up in the air and you are not bending your back to help. Okay, you are getting some shoulder work on this, a little bit of arm work, mostly shoulders. But with that beautiful posture, I'm gonna do 2 more here. You will find that you are tightening your abs and you are keeping yourself nice and tall. All right, I'm just gonna switch sides. So you don't necessarily have to switch feet, but I do. And then I'm gonna switch which hand is on top. So that right hand is now on top. I'm gonna show you the bad way, the wrong way to do this, okay? So when you start getting tired, you're probably gonna do this. All right, imagine you're hoisting something up into your closet and you go, all you're doing is hurting your back, right? I know it's getting dark out, so I gotta finish these 5 the right way. Keep that back nice and straight. I don't know why I turned back. I want you to see what I'm doing. Take it all the way up, reach it up, bring it down. Nothing is changing in my body except lifting those arms up. 2 more. And 1 more. And if you get tired, if you're going for 10 or 12 and you get tired and you find that you're doing one of those, stop, you're done. You've done all you can do. Take your rest, do it again in 2 days. Okay, give yourself that day rest, of course. All right, so there you go. 3 fun exercises that you can vary up how you do using the Lebert Resistance Bar or any other pole that you might have or something. Just a good way to focus on some good core strength, not kill yourself, but still get a tiny little workout in. All right, thank you guys so much for coming. After my race, I'm gonna hit some more hardcore workouts, so don't worry, they're coming back. But for now, we're gonna focus on some easier things, really kind of functional and just movement type things. All right, thank you so much. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.